Hey Scorpio, got your energy to come out at the beginning of the reading. Right before I turned on the camera, I went ahead and shuffled this deck up and got some energy. This is the energy around you, Scorpio. What I'm seeing is that the Seven of Ear with the Village reversed. All right, this deck gets very deep and intuitive, and what it's saying is that the Seven of Ear energy is this energy of being abandoned, lack of resources, or being left. This gives me the energy that either you lost money or you lost a relationship or you feel like you're at a loss. Now, the Village card in reverse talks about a past experience being traumatic, but it was the past and it definitely was a learning experience. All right, so I definitely feel like this energy can relate to COVID and how it has affected you. It can relate to a breakup or a relationship you had to walk away with. But with the Five of Wands reverse, it talks about cutting your losses. Okay, and you internalized that lesson, you learned it, and now is the time. At the bottom of the deck with a Nine of Wands is telling you you need to give yourself a pep talk, because sometimes you're going to fall into this space of thinking about the past or the loss or the effects of COVID, and you just need to look at things differently. Learn to cut those losses and move forward. If it was a relationship, I am sorry. I do reach out. My heart goes out to you, Scorpios. In this world, I don't think we have enough time for grief, and we don't talk enough about getting therapy and working through things that affect us for the rest of our lives, things that affect us for 5 years before we actually change, because relationships and situations do change us. So I definitely understand this energy, Scorpio, and my heart goes out to you if you are experiencing a breakup out there or even a loss. A lot of lives have been lost over this time period, and I'm actually grieving as well. So I will definitely connect with you on that. We do have the Two of Swords saying that you need to make a decision here. Okay, there's something that you have to decide between, and it may be in between networking and expansion. So the card at the bottom of the deck, you have this, divided in the middle of the deck. You have the Three of Coins, which talks about networking and expanding. And then you have the Four of Wands. Okay, the Four of Wands, it talks about celebrating what you want to see more of. Okay, so that will definitely help you get through. So you need to make a decision on if you need to network and expand, or you need to celebrate what you want to see more of. Okay, Star card, you have it reversed. Okay, so there could be Aquarius in your energy, Scorpio. It could be in your direct chart, but because it's reversed, this is talking about overtly. That means openly talking about the things you want to see happen, okay? Your hopes, your aspirations, your dreams. And because it's internal, I see maybe you're talking to yourself about it. Maybe you're keeping it to yourself. I know Scorpios can be private, whether you are sun, moon, rising, or even Venus Scorpios. This energy is saying that you're taking some of that time to keep those energies inside. But there is a mental blockage here, okay? With that Eight of Swords is here to tell you, yes, you can network. That's still at the bottom of the deck, all right? But you may feel like there's something holding you directly back, and you may feel like it is something that is stopping you from moving forward. The Six of Wands is at the top of the deck, and what it's saying is that you can celebrate, you will be progressive, you will be successful, and you just need to step into it, Scorpio. Okay, so definitely there's this blockage, and it's a mindset blockage. It could be an emotional blockage. It could be a traumatic blockage. It could be something that happened to you. You're suppressing your feelings now because you've been hurt. You had a loss. Maybe it was a serious, it could be divorce. It could be even just breaking up with someone can be very detrimental. And we tend to just look over these situations when you've been in a relationship and now you're not in that, because it changes your living circumstance. It changes how you are in work and every aspect of your life. So I definitely see that there's this blockage. It might not, let me stop saying blockage, because it's not a real blockage. As you can see, there's plenty of swords around you. You can just cut through them. But there's things that you need to look in a different light. All right. So I do see that coming out for you. We're going to direct this reading in this energy a little bit more, because I do see this surrounding relationship. So let's see what is the message overall for my Scorpios when it comes to relationships. What is the message they need to hear? So I'm going to see if I can get a couple more cards for the Scorpio. Walk away. All right. Yeah. All right. So this is very clear message. All these cards are telling me the same thing over and over, but what I'm seeing is here, this is talking about drama, okay, with the Five of Swords building ups, cutting losses that came out before. And so this is definitely walking away from something or learning a lesson. It could be a mindset that you need to walk away from or stop doing, but it definitely could be a person that's giving you conflict that you're continuously arguing with or you continuously disagree with, or it just feels like you guys want different things and things aren't working out. Now, in this space with the Five of Cups, this person is focused on the past, still looking at what happened, still looking at it. Instead of just cleaning it up, focusing on what you have and moving forward. As I said before, Scorpio, these things take time. So if you're going through grieving process, you had a loss, or someone around you definitely is going through that, whether it's money, a relationship, I definitely see that this is what you're going through at this time. Now let's get... Someone walked away from someone and someone is still focused on the past, okay? So the other energy I got is the Emperor energy. So maybe the energy that you need to move towards, or that you will be moving towards, is focusing on finances, focusing on your wants. This could also just be so the Emperor energy is someone who's very determined. They're focused on their money, they're focused on their goals, and they're going after it. You determine what happens from this point on. So if you decide, okay, you know what, I'm gonna turn my pain to progress, I'm gonna use that to fuel me to move forward, I'm gonna talk about it and motivate others to move past this, I'm going to get therapy, I'm going to do whatever it is, prayer, spirituality, I'm going to learn more about this so I can conquer it. I'm going to this is demanding what you want out of life. You only get what you ask for. So if you want something different, you have to demand it and go after it and try again, okay? Try again until you get it, right? We say that when it comes to work, we say that when it comes to school. That happens the same thing with relationships, okay, y'all? So definitely keep trying, keep looking for the situation. It's definitely out there for you, and I see that you're turning yourself into this energy. All right, Scorpio. So definitely like and subscribe if this is connecting to you. Some of this is going to resonate, some of this may not resonate, but please go ahead and leave a comment. I would definitely read it. So with this Knight of Swords coming out, this is talking about ruthlessly, ambitiously going after what you want. So this is so interesting to me, because I do definitely see you just turning things around. And whether it is you felt like you had a money loss and you couldn't financially uphold a relationship, or whether it was you lost some family members, or COVID, whatever the situation is, has really affected you, I do see you turning this situation around. I'm going to get a couple more cards from this deck just to specifically talk about the energy around relationships when it comes to my Scorpio. When it comes to Scorpio, what is the message they need to hear? All right, you got the cassette. All right, so this message has been coming back around old and old. It says, all right, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So this is ruminating. Someone is continuously ruminating, thinking about it over and over and over. Okay? Eventually you will get epiphany and you will realize you'll get something new, or maybe something shocking happened and you just keep replaying like the situation over and over. All right, but this is outdated thinking. Okay, this card is the same as this card with the Five of Cups, where someone is just focused on what's going on right here instead of the positivity going on. And it's hard. I mean, I'm not going to say it's easy, but Scorpio, you had to walk away, cut the losses, because these cards are repeating themselves in different ways when they come out. I'm going to get another card, which is a direct message relating to relationships and connections. I definitely see you thinking about the past. Those of you who are connecting, you might be in a new relationship and thinking about a past relationship. You might be in a future situation but thinking about how somebody's treated you in the past, or how you lost a situation. Those of you who are single, your mindset, you got to make this change. You got to step into this emperor energy, and you got to ruthlessly, but it doesn't literally, you don't have to be ruthless, but you do have to go after the things that you want with all your energies, physically, emotionally, mentally. Go after your goals. All right, and that's how you dominate the situation and change it into that emperor energy. So the last two cards I got out relating to your connections, the photograph. Okay, so looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. This is make new memories. Okay, so if you are focused looking at past pictures and excuse me, reminiscing, it's saying make new memories. All right, then you have the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper, y'all. All right. And I was hesitant to even read this, but it says the relationship is over. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Yeah. So someone is heavily focused on this relationship. That's definitely over. It's over. You need to grow and transform your life. Whether that was a work relationship or a school relationship. If this was a loss, I'm sorry. But it is time to move forward and grow. Okay. So I hope that message connected with someone out there. Please definitely like and subscribe. Scorpios, I will be checking in with you in 2 weeks. All right. To check out your energy. Please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you later.